Rubicon Point is one of my favorite places to explore in Lake Tahoe. It's one of the steepest areas of Lake Tahoe's beaches, and I think it's also the most interesting. Today we discovered some interesting creatures out there, some beautiful landscapes, and I want to take you on a trip from the top to the bottom. Essentially, we're going to start off in this video at about 800 feet deep, and we get down to 800 feet deep. This is what we see. It's a beer can. We're about a quarter mile off the coast and we find beer cans out there. If you come to Lake Tahoe, just try to respect it. And if you'd rather be part of the solution than the problem, there's groups you can volunteer for, like Keep Tahoe Blue, that actually go around and physically make a difference by picking up trash and doing things to help out the lake. Now this is the bottom of Tahoe at around 800 feet deep. There's some silt and this is a shelf. Each place that we stop with the camera is essentially a shelf down there. You're going to notice lots of iron deposits around this level in the granite, like you can see there. And here's kind of a rare shot. We don't get to look up the cliff that much, and what you're doing is you're looking around 800 feet up towards the sun, and the camera's in really low light setting right now. It is picking up the sun, but you're on a landing on the cliff side. And you get these really jagged rocks the whole way down the cliff. Here's something I've never seen before in Lake Tahoe. Number one, I've never seen a dead shrimp. And number two, off to the right, you'll notice the thing coming out of the ground. It's a mystery to me. If anyone knows, just please comment and tell me what it is. Maybe fish bones, maybe a little creature, I don't know. The deeper you go down, here you're looking at 950 feet, you start to notice more cracks and crevices in the cliff face. The boulders you're looking at also note, some of them are larger than a house, so to get you in perspective. Here the light's pretty much cut off, and you start seeing larger populations of the mysis shrimp. This is looking in the water column, our back's actually to the cliff, and it's just pointing out you can see mysis shrimp all the way down. They're not really clung to the bottom, they're not floating at a certain distance from the bottom, they're everywhere. These are large stones of granite that fascinate me here. Each one of them is larger than a house, but then they're wrapped up in the cliff face with all these other huge rocks. And that's basically what you'll find over and over again going down the cliff, is just a slurry of massive granite rocks and slight quartz veins running through that and slight silt deposits. You can notice there's not very much for a current there, and well, as you can see, lots of mysis shrimp. We're at 1,500 feet and we see something I've never seen before. It looks like jellyfish off on the left. I don't know if there is jellyfish in Lake Tahoe. I don't think there is from my research, but there's been many jellyfish found throughout lakes in California, so I'm just going to chalk that up to another maybe a mystery. Speaking of mystery, these lines, you see them at 1,650 feet in Tahoe. You only see them very deep, and they're about 6 inches apart and go pretty parallel from each other, and you see them all over the bottom. Yet it's just one of those mysteries in Tahoe that I can't explain. This was actually one of the last times we use Abyssus 1.0. From now on, we're going to be doing it live. And thanks to lots of people that helped me out, but one of the big people that have helped me out is the Edmonds family, and that's Jeff. And they take me out on their sailboat and we do research. So if you want to see more videos, subscribe. I'm going to try to get them out more often. We're going to be using the live video, the new Abyssus, so hopefully we'll be able to get more shipwrecks and whatever on camera that's a little bit more interesting than just a little bit of wildlife. But we'll be able to do a lot more experiments from now on. So thank you, comment, like, and subscribe.